So we want to thank Kiki for her review on yoostar 2. Actually, I really liked this game too. I thought it was really fun. And, you know, it's cool when you invite like people over to your house and people are like, you know, not having nothing to do, and you pull out this game and you start redoing these movies that you like what my favorite movie is 300, and doing that and adding your little take on it.
Yeah, you can always twist it around and do your own thing. It's pretty funny. And
the most important thing is to set up the environment.
Yeah.
Because what it does is it actually takes a picture of the room, and then whatever it's there, it puts the movie on top. So you got to try to, you know, remember the colors that are behind you and not wear the same color, because and then you blend in with the background.
Yeah. If you can, and like what we're going to try to do is build a little green screen or any solid color that will just differentiate you from the colors, so you can have a very good image and a good video quality.
And it's really easy actually. You just we're gonna post up a video how to do it. Just get some 2 PVC pipes and make a sleeve on it, and you just put it into the PVC pipe on both sides, and you just stretch it out. It's not that hard. And we're also gonna put videos of customizing a controller. I'm gonna customize my PlayStation 3 controller because my favorite color is green, and because of Green Lantern, whatever. Yeah. So I'm going to customize my controller because I'm tired of a black controller, and they don't have really green controllers in the stores. They have like this pine color and pink and white. And DJ Fuego is going to customize his favorite peripheral right now, which is a sharpshooter.
Can you do a peripheral?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm going to customize it.
See, Lord Infamous is springs popping out and steam coming out. Just blew his mind.
I don't know if you guys can see it.
Got blood right there. Yeah. I'm going to try to go with flat black with the gun just to make it more realistic, but I'm going to add a little chrome to it. So a little bling, a little, you know, undercover.
And we're also going to post up a bunch of yoostar videos. So
skits.
That's why we need you guys to get on our page, so you guys can, when we upload these videos, you guys can see them instantly. So remember, it's Gamebros_show and Twitter and Facebook. And so the other game we're reviewing right now, it's Lord Infamous is going to review Black and White.
Just my favorite game of all time, probably.
Is that good?
Well, I'm a Pokemon fan overall, so. But in this new Pokemon game, the new people are introducing over 150 new Pokemon. So.
So that's 150 on top of all the other ones that exist.
Yeah, already. So you can still play with the other ones from previous installments. They're all in there, and you know.
So how much is it in total? Basically, like around 500.
I lost count, honestly. I just played. You know. One thing I didn't like about the new Pokemon is the designs. It seemed kind of like they're trying too hard.
On what? On the actual Pokemons or in the game itself?
On the Pokemon. They got like different like squirrels that shoot water and stuff. It's not.
Because it gets to a point where you run out of ideas.
Yeah,
you run out of elements.
I think they should stop making Pokemons and just keep remaking the story, make it more interesting.
Or maybe they can just get Pikachu and evolve Pikachu into something more better, like his powers. That's why I stopped playing Pokemon, because it got to the point where it's like, okay, X, and lightning bolt.
Yeah, but the whole point of Pokemon is like satisfaction. You actually build your Pokemon. So you get to a point and become the elite Pokemon master, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so how many legendary Pokemons does Black and White have?
They have the 2 main ones, and I don't have the names right now, but those are the main 2. They have a new team, Team Plasma. That's the bad guys they're battling. They have also included a new type of battle where you fight with 3 people. Before it was a 1 versus 2, now you got 3 versus 3.
It's a Pokemon orgy.
It's mayhem. And then they have
they all fight at the same time?
Well,
they're on the screen?
Yeah, they're all the same, and then you pick which attack, who you don't want to attack.
But they're all 3 on the screen, because I remember it was just 1-on-1 and they barely fit on the screen.
Yeah, and then eventually, when they moved to Game Boy Advance and the other ones, they had double, because I remember playing on Emerald, and then now they got 3. So
the improvements that they made throughout the game?
They got new animations. So now when you're battling another person, let's say I tell Pikachu to throw a Thunderbolt, the Pikachu actually moves and you see the lightning, and then the camera zooms in on the other Pokemon,
He's getting shot.
and then he kind of moves and stuff. Like little stuff like that. The graphics are more 3D now. You like it's
Is
not
it still Ash?
No, they always had a new person. You either pick if you're a female or a male. So another cool thing that I like is they put seasonal changes.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can play it during winter, summer, or whichever.
And what determines that? The actual summer, winter time?
No, is
The game starts.
every I think it's every 4 hours. Every like a month passes or stuff like that.
Oh, so the game actually has an
Yeah,
internal
it
clock.
has its own internal clock, and then it's not based on the actual time that's on the real world.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are there events? I mean, that are specific date and time. Like you to enter this event or this contest, you have to do it at night,
summer.
or you have to do it in the summer.
No, the only stuff like that gets affected by that is like you can catch certain Pokemon only at night or at day and in this one they put several Pokemon that actually change throughout each season.
Oh, okay.
So if it's winter, it probably has a coat, or when it's summer, it's off, and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it's just a couple of that stuff. And then another type of battle is a rotation battle. And this type of battle, you have 3 Pokemons versus 3, but you're only gonna have to throw out 1. So they're gonna keep on. Let's say if I want to switch one Pokemon, I don't have to waste a turn. So I just switch them out, and I will still keep that turn.
Okay, like before you used to waste a turn because the Pokemon had to go back in a little ball and pop the other one.
Now you just switch them and you don't lose a turn.
That's good. So what do you rate this game?
If you're a Pokemon fan, you're gonna like it. And I rate it like Megan Fox, but without the thumb. So.
Thumbless Megan Fox.
Yeah, with
So she can't play Pokemon Black and White then with no thumbs.
Oh, that's why you got the little
Stylus?
Yeah.
But okay, what if you're not a Pokemon fan? As far as a RPG and sitting on the bus, is it a buy or rent?
Yeah, you could definitely buy. You're gonna have lots of hours of play. You're gonna feel good when you actually see your Pokemon growing and eventually become the Pokemon champion, beat the elite, everybody. It feels good.
I like Megan Fox with no thumbs. The next game we're gonna review is DJ Fuego was busting up the XBLA and the PSN.
The PlayStation Network games. Exclusive game that I was playing for the PlayStation is Shooter, which is very nice. I love Shooter 1. It's very fun. The price on it was $10. And the story is very good. I mean, there was the before story was you have spaceships. It's like a 3D spaceship game. But this one is not about shooting things like like a typical
2D.
Space.
It's a 2D.
It's a 2D space shooter.
And you have to save little astronauts.
Little astronauts, that's what you are. You're like a recovery team. So you go in your spaceship and you start recovering little astronauts. But in these stages, they have certain like lava, water, ice, oil.
The new one.
No, the old one.
The old
and
one
the new
too.
one too, but the new one has these new things where you have different spacesuits. You have one where it eats like the gravel and stuff, so you have these Pac-Man stages kind of. So you start eating the gravels and you have to figure out which way to eat the gravel because there's some rocks and boulders. If you eat under it, it's going to fall on you. So you have to figure out.
So a la old style dig.
Yeah, old style dig. They put that into the suit. They have these magnetic suits where it repels the oil, and they have a mixture between water and some new gas liquid. If you throw water in, it turns into a liquid poison, and if you throw lava, it turns into gas.
That's what I liked about this shooter, how all the different elements. You had the lava and you shoot the water and made it into solid. And so it makes that play on that, the gas liquid solid.
So it's more like a thinking game than an actual shooter, right?
It's both, and that's what's
both.
good about it, and that's what's fun.
Yeah,
And it keeps you on your toes, and then you have little monsters like you see in the video. You have to take out the monsters to be able to save the guys.
You always have a big boss battle at the end, and you have 5 big segments. and each segment has 5 little stages, and at the end you fight the big boss, which is very satisfying. You know, having boss fights. The whole game is full multiplayer, and in this new one you have.
Is it drop in, drop out, or do you have to start?
You have to start. You have to start with the person.
But would you can play by yourself or continue with the person?
Yeah,
and you keep progressing.
Yeah, it's all the way through.
And the second one starts because a worm swallows the ship, right?
Yeah.
And so you're inside the worm and you're trying to get out.
You get out on your first stage. Then your second stage is you're trying to figure out why did he did that. And so you start like saving these the guys, but in each
section.
Yeah, like a world, you have one specific little scientist, and he kind of explains what's going on.
So that's how you continue the story by saving
that's what gives you the story. So you have to save these diamonds, collect all the diamonds, and you have to collect collect all your little soldier guys without dying or without killing them. Then you get a trophy and stuff like that, and that's what keeps me playing. You know, I want to collect all that stuff and try to get 100%.
So what do you rate this game?
This game's pretty good. For $10, I can't ask for more. So it's kind of like one of those, those 25 cents little, grab machines, but the ones that you automatically win.
Also, it's play until you win grabbing machine.
Yeah, I mean this is a totally win game.
Just to keep you entertained.
Satisfaction. And this one they had this new online mode too, where you fight against each other. It's pretty cool. The only bad thing was not that many people didn't know about it. So like when I played against one guy that was like a level 30 and he was just killing me.